Hey, so I just turned off of Forest Drive onto Carrollton, and these are like every house in Hanover, or not Hanover, in Annapolis looks like these little houses. So it's pretty typical. There's kind of like a mishmash of everything. And they tore up the road here because they're putting in the subdivision up ahead. So it's really beat up. They've just grinded off, you know, a couple layers of it to put a new road on top, so that'll be nice. So it's a ways down the road. Here's the beginning of the subdivision they're putting in. Oh no, Fusco Athletic Park. Fusco. There's a apartment complex here that's a little old. It's all brick. They don't build out of brick anymore. It's when bricks were cheap. So they're putting in a park. Well, they're really going the distance, put a park in there. Well, I don't know, maybe it's, I think they're putting in houses there too, because that's pretty big. Then apartments over here. And then this is Claiborne. So right after you pass here's Claiborne. And it rides along the back side of the apartments. And then you start coming into these style homes, which probably $700,000-800,000 bucks up here, because things aren't cheap in Annapolis. And you can't see it, maybe, right there, but there's the house. It's not that one, it's that one. You can kind of see the Widow's Peak up there. And here's the inlet of water. It's right there. When we go down this little road, it's gonna be within a foot of the water. The road's real low. So then it's right here at this private drive. That's why I couldn't find it right off the bat. Go down the other window. So here's the inlet. You can see how close it is. And it's like right there. Maybe a foot and a half. I don't want to get back there. I want to be back all the way. So it's this house over here. You can't really see it from here. So I'm just going to go around the cul-de-sac. So there's that house. That one. So there's 6 houses in this cul-de-sac. It's pretty tight. I mean, it's pretty tight for these big houses. And then that's it right there. And then here's your mailbox right there. And your driveway with a 2-car garage. And then here's the house next door, and there's probably about 40 feet between that house and your house. You have the nicest mailbox. It doesn't look like, I mean, it wasn't restored. I mean, it may have been updated. It doesn't look like it's new enough to be remodeled. I mean, it's too new to be remodeled. Like, it wouldn't need to be remodeled. All these reeds, there's lots of reeds in the water on the Chesapeake. And then I'll drive the other way around because it comes out to the same spot. This is the other side of Claiborne. on the other end. At first I thought it was this house. Like, that's just a tiny little house. And some of these are older style. That's from the 60s. And these are really old back in here. It's pretty typical of the style around here, where there's a lot and the contractor came in and built a house. That's a gorgeous part of the Chesapeake right there. And here's a really old home. It's probably from the 40s or the 50s. And then it brings you back out to Claiborne. I mean, not Claiborne, but Carrollton. And there was a spot back in there that I could see the Bay Bridge, which is an enormous bridge. It goes across the Chesapeake to Delaware and the other part of Maryland.